इसमें गेमिंग तो जो है इंडियन मार्केट में इस वक्त बहुत, it is one of the fastest growing markets in the world. Today in India, there is closer to about 380 million consumers who are playing different types of game, from basic what we call as casual mobile gaming to esports, etc. The aspect of the metaverse is something new, but we wanted now to start connecting with consumers, because metaverse में आप जो भी बनाए वो आज के लिए नहीं है. It is up to you to keep it for whatever period of time. That is the reason why the brief of keeping it simple. So it's the game, but you have an opportunity to share parts of your experience which will remain forever in terms of how you're building it out. So the metaverse is still early days. जैसा मैंने सबसे पहले बोला कि metaverse is today where perhaps the internet was in the early 90s.
Right.
But the pace at which adoption is going to happen, I can safely say to you that in the next 5 years there will be closer to 500 million consumers in India, जो कि जिसे कहा जाएगा कि वो Web3 customers हैं.
Definitely.
क्योंकि वो shift होगा.
Right. अजय सर, मेरा सवाल आपसे ये होगा कि don't you think it's a win-win situation for you, because हम सब जानते हैं कि youngster, even kids आजकल social media, technology कितने ज़्यादा उन सारी चीज़ों से जुड़ गए हैं, तो do you think runway के लिए ये एक पॉजिटिव एस्पेक्ट होगा, क्योंकि अट्रैक्ट करेगी यंगस्टर्स को और ज़्यादा इस फिल्म?
कोशिश तो यही है, और कहानी रनवे तक ख़त्म नहीं होती है. जैसे कि नीरज बता रहे थे कि दिस इज़ द फ्यूचर, जो मुझे भी लगता है दिस इज़ द फ्यूचर. तो कोई भी चीज़ जो नई शुरू होती है और जो हमको लगता है कि वो बहुत आगे तक जाएगी और दैट इज़ द फ्यूचर, मुझे उसके साथ जुड़ना पसंद है. तो आई वांटेड टू स्टार्ट दिस अर्ली, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी डिसाइडेड टू स्टार्ट दिस. आप गेमिंग भी अगर देखेंगे तो गेमिंग को इतना सिंपल रखा है, वरना हम कुछ हैवी ड्यूटी भी कर सकते थे, लेकिन उसके लिए जो गैजेट्स की ज़रूरत है वो सबके पास है नहीं, वो बहुत ही लिमिटेड लोगों के पास है. इसलिए गेमिंग भी इतनी सिंपल रखी है कि आपके पास जो भी है फ़ोन या जिस पे भी आप आराम से खेल सकते हैं. आज आप देखें तो इवन माई सन, वो स्कूल से छूटते हैं उसके बाद हेडफोन लगा के ऑल द किड्स आर गेमिंग. और पिछले 2-2.5 साल में तो इतना ज़्यादा हो गया ड्यूरिंग द पैंडेमिक. सो दैट इज़ द फ्यूचर एंड यू कांट चेंज इट.
थैंक यू सो मच.
गेमिंग में है, और जैसे कि आपने बताया यंगस्टर्स
गेमिंग, आई मीन कुछ साल पहले तक तो मैं बहुत गेमिंग करता था, गेमिंग करने का वक्त ही नहीं मिलता है. हाँ, तो गेमिंग मुझे बहुत पसंद थी. जैसा कि मैंने कहा कि वक्त नहीं मिलता, और दिस इज़ द फ्यूचर. और पहले भी बहुत सारी गेमिंग आई हैं, बट ये पहली बार ऐसे हो रहा है, और इट्स जो मेटावर्स में जुड़ के कर रहे हैं हम कैरेक्टर्स के साथ, जो आपने देखा वो पहली बार हो रहा है. तो जब कोई चीज़ पहली बार होती है तो उसे शायद थोड़ा वक्त लगता है, लेकिन वो पकड़ती ज़रूर है. बहुत सारी गेम्स, आई मीन पहले ये अपना प्ले स्टेशन, एक्सबॉक्स, ये जितनी गेम है सब हम खेलते थे. अभी भी खेलते हैं कभी कभी, बट अब बच्चे ज़्यादा खेलते हैं.
Hi Ajay sir, my question to you is, so I remember during the promotion of Rudra, you had done interviews in Metaverse. You're doing this with Runway 34. Is this something that you're planning to continue with the projects ahead as well?
Of course, like we said, this is just the beginning, and like I previously said also, that this is the future, and if you are not with the future, you're not there at all. So you'll be left behind. So definitely we need to. I don't know how much it's going to work today, but in the long run, this is what is going to work, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Neeraj, my question to you is, you've associated with Ajay Devgan for Runway 34. Do you have any other associations also in mind?
Yeah, we've made a couple of announcements in the past, and you'll continue to see more and more partnerships. But today is about Runway 34, and that is the one which we are most excited about.
Hi, Neeraj, I have a question for you. Definitely, when we look at metaverse, or when we look at augmented reality, it's me here. Yeah. So when we definitely look at metaverse or augmented reality, definitely it gives a very lavish and lucrative feel to the audience. But are we somewhere having a competitiveness as compared to the South Indian cinemas, which has got a content which is getting better day by day, and somewhere it's getting ranked up in the entertainment industry as well?
See, I think you're mixing two things here, but let me respond to you about, see, today what you spoke about augmented reality. So there are 3-4 forms. There can be augmented reality. Augmented reality तो आप अपने phone से भी कर सकते हैं. You will get an experience with it. Then there is virtual reality, which requires a certain kind of eyewear. Okay, and then there is this space called mixed reality, which is really blending the worlds of your physical and virtual world. The main thing that any of these does is it makes you experience that same content in a different form. It is either more immersive, it is either more interactive. So, एक picture होती है, whichever region it is coming from, it is telling a story, right? And as storytellers, their job is to arouse curiosity amongst cinegoers. Same way we could, pehle, the person would go and watch it in a cinema hall. Okay, there used to be 1 print, 2 prints, whatever, and that's how it used to work around. Then you started watching it on television. Today you watch it on OTT. So one part of it is a new platform, and the second is technology which enables you to become more immersive with that entire thing. That is what we are really trying to do here.
Ajay sir, यहाँ पर यहाँ Mr. Bachchan is also part of this film. तो हम उनको कभी देखेंगे इन लोग?
वो आप पराग से पूछिए या मिस्टर बच्चन से पूछिए. बट यूजुअली बिकॉज ऑफ कोविड वो बाहर निकलना उन्हें ज़्यादा मना भी है, तो उन्होंने जितना भी प्रमोशन किया अपने ऑफिस से हमने साथ में जो भी बाइट्स और वो सब किए उन्होंने अपना किया, बट आई थिंक ही हैज़ टू बी इन अ सेफ एनवायरनमेंट एट द मोमेंट.
Okay, thank you sir.
Any more questions? Okay, so before we end this, there is a small AV that we would like to show it to you, since आप सबको हम बता रहे थे कि what is NFT. So with this, you'll get an idea that what are the things that will be available on NFT from Runway 34. So there's a small AV that we would like to show it to you.
Component to this, what you see here is obviously some of the elements from the film which have been digitized. एक NFT में एक चीज़ होती है which is a collectible value. दूसरी होती है what is the utility inside that as well. And the idea will always be to keep on incorporating elements. So these are things which, as we keep on progressing, consumers will get to use this NFT for access, for getting into other engagements, etc. So this is a starting process of what has happened, and we look forward to everyone's support and thank the entire media for taking the time to do this. I also want to thank Hari, who's had the patience with everything that we worked around, and our partners as well, both on the EDAO as well as on Polygon. Thank you so much, guys, for everything.
Well, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Meanwhile, I mean, since Ajay is here, we would see if you could, pass on a message to all your fans out there. And since the movie is coming out soon, is there a quick message that you would like to give it to your fans?
I think the message is the film, and I hope they all watch it and like it. And this is a new beginning, so the metaverse, and I hope they all go on it and play the game. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A huge round of applause for Ajay Devgan and Neera Joy, everyone.